guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Today we're going to be checking out the SGP GLAS.t screen protector for the iPhone 4. This one is a little bit different than your average screen protector. This is not a polyurethane adhesive backed regular type of screen shield. What we have here is a premium tempered glass screen protector for the iPhone 4 and the 4S. It does work with both the 4 and 4S, as well as the Verizon and so on and so forth. An iPhone 4. If you have an iPhone 4, this one's going to work for you. Cool beans. Basically what this one is an oleophobic, chemically treated glass screen shield for the iPhone 4. This, I think, as far as I know, this is the only glass screen shield available on the market right now. This one is actual tempered glass, which is super cool. I've been looking forward to trying this one out for a little bit now. SGP was nice enough to send one over for review, which I really do appreciate. Thanks very much to the super awesome people over at SGP. You can pick this one up over on their website. There will, of course, be a link right down there in the bottom bar, as there always is, for $27.99, which is a little bit on the pricey side for a screen shield, but you are getting a tempered glass screen shield here with a surface hardness of 8 to 9H. Now, I don't know if you guys know a lot about surface hardness or not, but your average screen shield would be like 3 or 4. So 8 to 9 is really, really hard. So this should be a very, very durable screen shield, which should last you a really long time. So without further ado, let's check out what we get in the package. We're going to get the screen shield, of course, as well as an alcohol wipe, a little microfiber, a squeegee, and epoxy coated buttons, which look kind of cool. So cool beans. There you go. Let's go ahead and take my SOG Trident. We'll cut the tape here on the side, and we'll crack this bad boy open and check it out. Super excited. Glass screen shield for the iPhone should be pretty darn awesome. Cool beans. So here we go. We're open. Sweet. And inside, of course, you got your little squeegee, as well as an alcohol swab to clean your screen. Make sure it's super, super clean when you do your install. And then you have some cute epoxy coated buttons. Even a little pink one, a little yellow one. Oh, isn't that nice? And then your product, registration card. Make sure this is legit. SGP has had a problem with people knocking off their products, so they started including these original serial number things, which is pretty cool. Then you get your little microfiber cloth, and last but certainly not least, you get your glass screen shield, which I'm having a little trouble getting out of the package here. I'm also slightly nervous handling this because it's glass and I don't want to break it, which is probably a little bit ridiculous, but there you go. Cool beans. And then here you have your glass screen shield, and this thing is really not flexible at all. Being glass, you're going to want to be super, super careful when you install this. And I also have a feeling you're only going to get one shot at installing this screen shield. So I'm going to go ahead and install this, use it for a few days, and then I'll be back and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. So I'm going to cut here, use it for a few days, come back. It's going to seem instant to you guys, but through the power of marvelous magical video editing, it'll be instant to you guys. But when I come back, it'll be a few days later, I'll have it installed and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. And we're back. It's a week later. I've been rocking this thing on my phone for a full week now, and I'm ready to tell you guys what I think of the Spigen GLAS.t screen shield by the very cool people over at SGP. SGP very rarely disappoints me with their products, and this one is no exception. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is far and away the best screen shield I have ever used on any version of the iPhone. I have tried virtually every screen shield there is out there. SGPs, the ones included with cases, the high shops, power supports. I've tried everything. And this is by far the best screen shield I've ever used. This one sets a new standard for what a screen shield should be. I was really only able to come up with one negative with this screen shield, and that is the fact that it does add some thickness to the screen of the iPhone 4. If I can get my camera to focus in on that, you can see that's fairly thick. It's about twice as thick as a regular screen shield. So if you're somebody who likes to rock slider cases and stuff a lot, you're going to have an issue with this one. It's probably not going to work too well for you. I did use it with the Apple bumper case. It works just fine with that. I tried it with the Switch Easy Rebel X. It also works just fine with that. Most of the cases you're going to use, unless they come up over onto the glass of the phone, should work just fine. Unless they come up onto the glass, in which case you're going to have an issue. But generally speaking, most of your cases will probably work okay. I was also fortunate enough to drop this while I was using it. I was a little concerned about the fragility. I don't know if fragility is a word, but I was a little concerned about this one being kind of fragile, you know, being made out of glass. And fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I actually dropped my phone while I was at work while I was using this. I had it in the SGP Linear Blitz case. It's right here. And I dropped it in the kitchen when I was getting ready to leave work. And my initial reaction after it hit the floor and the case kind of popped open and my phone slid a couple of feet across the kitchen, my initial reaction was, oh no, what have I done? But that was immediately followed up with relief when I picked it up, and as you can see, the screen is absolutely perfect, as is the rest of my iPhone. It is awesome. No issues whatsoever. And so not only did the linear case protect my phone, but the Spigen GLAS.t screen shield did not break when I dropped it from a height of about 3 feet onto a tile floor. So there you go. Durability issues are not really a concern. This one is very hard. It's a 8 to 9H, I believe. Your average screen shield is going to be 2 or 3. So it's, you know, at least 2 to 3 times harder than a regular screen shield. SGP also says that it's designed to shatter, not smash into 1,000 pieces, but just kind of crinkle up like a car windshield would do if it was in fact to break. So should be not really much of an issue there for cutting yourself and that sort of thing. So this is definitely far and away, as I said, the best screen shield that I have used ever. I have to take this one off to do a couple of reviews, and to be honest with you, I don't really want to take it off. It's fantastic. My camera is really not going to do it justice here, but as you can see, it looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. There's no dulling of the screen. You really can't even tell that there's a screen shield on it, except for around the earpiece cutout there, where you can see the cutout, and around the home button here. Other than that, you really can't tell that there's a screen shield on here at all. The feel of it is fantastic. It feels just like the screen on the iPhone, like the naked screen on the iPhone. It's fantastic. It feels amazing. So I know $28 might seem kind of high for a screen shield, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and I'm going to say that this one is absolutely worth it. This is far and away a fantastic product. For those of you who don't like changing screen shields and stuff all the time. I know with a regular screen shield, I generally have to change mine every month to 2 months because it gets scratched up and so on and so forth. And, you know, I have to change it every once in a while because if it gets scratched up and stuff, it drives me insane and I don't like it. An entire week's worth of use on this one, and there is not a single solitary mark on it. So there you go. Awesome stuff by the very cool people over at SGP. Thanks again for sending this one out. If you've been considering picking this one up, I highly recommend it. It is an absolutely fantastic product. And that's going to do it for my review on the GLAS.t screen shield by the very cool people over at SGP. Thanks again to them for sending this out. Thanks to you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button down there if you like this video. Maybe favorite it. That definitely helps me out a lot. And we'll see you in the next video, okay? Cool beans. Rock on.